This next guy, I'm sad to say, is a senior because we'll be losing him. I didn't know this, but he's actually a vocal performance major. So he's actually going to read some poems, but then he's going to sing a cappella, which is really incredible.
I asked him to sing in class last year, and he wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it? Come on, man. Come on. All right. From Morgan City, Devin Fields.
What's up? Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough, so if that comes up, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what order I'm going to go in. Yeah, that's good. The first one's called The Tide Will Flow. Sailboats slide serenely across shifting waves. Sunlight glistens off the surface in sparkling sequences. Sizzling tides roll slowly up and down the sands. Winds whisper sweetly to the swimmers. Seagulls sail in the air with their sights on the surf. A small sprout of 7 is swaddled by the currents. A sapling soothed, serenaded, seduced by the sea, escorted away from the shallows by the sight of sinking seaweed, stepping sluggishly with a smile as if summoned by the song of a siren. Someone screams into the stillness of this Saturday, searching the scenery for their son. Still, the sailboats slide, the seagulls sail, the wind whispers, and someone's child is dead. This next one's called A Bed of Cages. I actually finished it last night. It's not quite finished yet. The truck backs in with a bed full of cages. I open the latch and reach in. I grab the tail of a brown, long-furred dog. It claws and scrapes its paws against the metal wire as I drag it out by the tail. Dangling from my grasp, I raise it up and smash it against the dirt. Its nose is bleeding and its tongue hangs from its mouth, but it still resists, still shakes and wiggles. I swing him again. The dog yelps and whimpers as it hangs upside down from a hook. Its paws scurry in the air like it might escape. I grab my knife and carve an incision below its tail. Pulling from the cut, I rip the skin away, leaving a red, bloody nub of bone. His body leaps from his hanging position, and he looks up at me, and I meet his eyes. I slice a few bits of tissue and grab onto the skin again, sit down onto the air, and yank its fur down as hard as I can. It tears slowly, inch by inch with each tug, until it is laid back over the head. It looks like it is rustling in a sleeping bag. With a few more jerks, the fur slips off the animal's body, and I toss it into a bin. The dog goes into another truck. It attempts to get up, moves its head and legs, but slumps back down. It can't blink. Its teeth are left bare, no longer tools for threatening, no longer tools for much of anything. It will die soon on that truck's bed, surrounded by other skinless, half-alive dogs. Sorry. This last one is called Waltz in Real Life. Dr. Udall already heard it. I used it in class. It was like one of the first ones we wrote for exercise. Play something, they shout over my shoulder, surrounded by sparkling wine, black tuxedos, black dresses, and I turn to one side, give a nod. Skim through the pages of sheet music. I know what's coming next. I know it doesn't matter, but I make it look like I care. I begin to play a waltz by Chopin. Hard touch, light touch, light touch. Shifting rhythm and flowing in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The crowd sways against the current of the music, and I stare straight up into the chandelier above me to ignore their mistimed steps. I have no heartbeat, only the periodic pressing and release of the damper pedal. There is no feeling in my fingertips, but there is a monster with white and black teeth. I hear no music. They continue to dance. I press harder and harder, harder and harder until I'm slamming the keys with all my force, slamming and pounding, kicking the wooden body, rushing the tempo, faster, 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 screaming at them all the while, but they continue as they always do, and the piece stops. Play another, they chant, smiling, praising me, humming a piece I've never played, and I am lost. We are all lost. No one can hear a single note. I begin to play a waltz by Chopin.